Ladies and gentlemen, greatness is not found in a moment of success, but in the daily disciplines that shape your destiny. You do not rise to the level of your dreams, you fall to the level of your habits. If you desire transformation, do not look at what you wish for, look at what you do every single day. Education is not an event, it is a process. It is not something that happens by accident, but something that is cultivated through intentional habits, formed in the secret places of daily life. If you want to change your life, do not ask for more opportunities, ask for more discipline. The difference between a person who succeeds and a person who fails is not luck, not talent, and not connections. It is discipline. The ability to govern yourself, control your actions, and commit to a vision, regardless of the obstacles, is what determines how far you go in life. You are not waiting on destiny. Your habits are shaping it every single day. 1. Discipline determines destiny. The greatest battle you will ever fight is not against people, circumstances, or even opposition. It is the battle against yourself. Your habits are either working for you or against you. Look at the most successful people in the world, not just those with wealth, but those with lasting impact. They have one thing in common: discipline. They wake up when others are sleeping. They read when others are wasting time. They practice when others are making excuses. They remain consistent even when no one is watching. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality. Many people have talent, but they do not have the discipline to refine it. Many people have potential, but they do not have the discipline to develop it. Many people have visions, but they do not have the discipline to work on them daily. If you are not disciplined, life will discipline you. A lack of discipline creates a cycle of failure. It is why people start projects and never finish. It is why people dream big but never see results. It is why people desire success but remain stuck in mediocrity. Discipline is painful, but regret is more painful. You either suffer the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The choice is yours. Think about the most successful athletes, entrepreneurs, or leaders. They did not wake up great. They developed habits of discipline, habits of practice, focus, self-control, and commitment. They showed up even when they didn't feel like it. They worked hard when no one was clapping. They sacrificed comfort for the sake of purpose. If you want to succeed, you must train yourself to do what is necessary, not just what is convenient. Many people wait for motivation to take action, but motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. Discipline, on the other hand, is consistent. A disciplined person wakes up early, not because they feel like it, but because they have a vision to fulfill. A disciplined person studies, not because they are in the mood, but because they know knowledge is power. A disciplined person keeps their word, not because it is easy, but because integrity builds trust. When you lack discipline, you become a slave to your emotions. You start things but never complete them. You procrastinate, make excuses, and justify laziness. But when you cultivate discipline, you take control of your life. You rise above distractions. You develop habits that separate you from the average. You become reliable, focused, and committed. Discipline is the foundation of self-mastery. If you cannot rule over yourself, you cannot rule over anything else. If you cannot control your time, you will never master your destiny. If you cannot master your mind, you will be ruled by circumstances. The moment you take responsibility for your actions and decide to live by discipline, you unlock the power to shape your future. Some people dream of a better life, but they refuse the discipline required to build it. They complain about their circumstances, but refuse to change their habits. They admire successful people, but ignore the sacrifices it takes to become one. Let me tell you this: if you desire transformation, you must first develop discipline. Do not wait for inspiration. Do not wait for a perfect moment. Every day is an opportunity to grow, to improve, to get stronger, to become wiser. The secret to success is hidden in your daily routine. Discipline determines destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, every person in this room is carrying something more powerful than any resource on earth. It is not gold, not oil, not diamonds. It is your mind. Your mind is the birthplace of your future, the blueprint of your destiny, and the manufacturer of your reality. Everything you will ever accomplish, every success you will ever experience, every breakthrough you will ever achieve begins first in your mind. Nothing in life happens by accident. Before anything is built with hands, it is first designed in the mind. Before anything is spoken into existence, it is first formed in thought. Your mind is not just a storage place for information, it is the control center of your life. It is the soil in which the seeds of your future are planted. If you want to change your life, you must first change the way you think. Everything you are experiencing today is a result of the thoughts you have entertained, the beliefs you have accepted, and the mindset you have cultivated over time. A person with a poor mind cannot live a rich life. A person with a defeated mind cannot experience victory. A person with a limited mind will never walk in limitless possibilities. The greatest prison is not the one made of steel bars. It is the prison of a mind that has been conditioned to believe in limitations. A person can be given every opportunity, every resource, and every open door, but if their mind is filled with doubt, fear, and small thinking, they will sabotage their own success. On the other hand, a person may start with nothing, no advantages, no inheritance, no support. But if they train their mind to think differently, they can rise above every obstacle and create a future greater than their past. You cannot rise above the level of your thinking. If your mind is filled with negativity, you will attract negativity. If your mind is filled with excuses, you will live a life of limitation. But if your mind is filled with vision, faith, and possibilities, you will begin to create a future that aligns with your highest potential. Guard your mind as if your life depends on it, because it does. The world is filled with distractions, filled with noise, filled with influences that seek to shape your thinking. If you do not intentionally filter what enters your mind, you will find yourself living by the opinions, fears, and limitations of others. Many people are not failing because they lack talent. They are failing because they have allowed the wrong thoughts to take root in their minds. The mind is a factory. It does not ask what is real or what is possible. It simply produces what you feed it. If you feed it fear, it will manufacture anxiety. If you feed it doubt, it will manufacture insecurity. If you feed it laziness, it will manufacture excuses. But if you feed it discipline, it will manufacture progress. If you feed it knowledge, it will manufacture wisdom. If you feed it faith, it will manufacture confidence. Success is not found in money, titles, or external achievements. True success begins in the mind. You can take a wealthy person and strip them of everything they own, and in a matter of time, they will rebuild what they lost. Because their wealth was not in their bank account, but in their mindset. But take a person with a poverty mindset, give them riches, opportunities, and connections, and they will eventually lose it all. Because their mind was never conditioned to sustain success. Your life will always move in the direction of your most dominant thoughts. If you constantly think about failure, you will find yourself failing. If you constantly focus on problems, you will always be surrounded by them. But if you train your mind to see solutions, you will always find opportunities where others see obstacles. You must make it a daily habit to renew your mind. You cannot allow your thoughts to be shaped by negativity, past failures, or the doubts of those around you. Read books that expand your knowledge. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to think bigger. Speak words that align with the future you desire. What you allow to enter your mind today will determine the life you live tomorrow. The most powerful battles are not fought on a battlefield, in a boardroom, or in a courtroom. They are fought in the mind. The war between success and failure, between courage and fear, between growth and stagnation is fought in the thoughts you choose to entertain. Your mind is either your greatest weapon or your greatest enemy. If you learn to control it, you will learn to control your future. If you master it, you will master your destiny. But if you neglect it, if you allow it to be ruled by doubt, negativity, and distractions, then your potential will always remain locked inside you, never realized, never expressed, never fulfilled. Your mind is the factory of your future. Ladies and gentlemen, life is not shaped by what you wish for, what you dream about, or what you hope to achieve. Life is shaped by what you do, consistently, repeatedly, without fail. You are not what you say you will do. You are not what you intend to do. You are what you repeatedly do. If you want to understand a person's future, do not listen to their words. Observe their habits. Your daily actions are a prophecy of where your life is headed. You do not rise to the level of your desires, you fall to the level of your habits. Many people wish to be successful, but they do not build the habits that produce success. Many people desire a great life, but they are unwilling to repeatedly do the small things that lead to greatness. The truth is simple. What you do consistently will eventually define you. If you consistently practice excellence, you will become excellent. If you consistently practice laziness, you will become unreliable. If you consistently seek growth, you will expand. If you consistently make excuses, you will remain stagnant. Look at the greatest athletes, musicians, entrepreneurs, and leaders. They did not become great because they had a single moment of inspiration. They became great because they practiced, trained, and refined their craft every single day, even when they did not feel like it. They understood that success is not built on occasional effort, but on daily commitment.